This is a follow-up video from the previous video that I did, and I thought I mentioned this, but apparently I didn't. After I viewed it, if your cuckoo is coming in and out of the door as it cuckoos, I told you in the first video that this tab right here has to come down and catch this lever right here that has this rod on it. And once it comes down, as you can see, the bird stays out. And so if your movement is all dirty, especially this piece right here, or if this piece right here, this lever that I'm talking about, which is called the cuckoo bird locking lever, if the shaft that this lever is on is loose, it will not do its function. If it's dirty, it will not drop, so it has to be clean. But also on this lever right here, which is the rack stop lever, there's a tab inside this slot right here that hits the end of this lever right here, this cuckoo locking lever. If that tab is bent too far down, it's not going to allow the cuckoo locking lever to drop. So you might have to bend that tab up. If that tab is bent too far up, when it's done doing its thing, it's not going to push that tab up to get it out of this lever right here. So this tab has to be bent just right. If it's bent too far down, your bird is going to continue bouncing in and out of the door. If it's bent too far up, your bird is going to keep on bouncing in and out of the door because it doesn't allow it to drop this tab right here to after it's done cuckooing. So it has to be bent just right on that lever. Also, there's a wire on this cam that lifts the rack. If that wire is not bent properly, what's going to happen is this lever right here, which is the rack stop lever, is going to stay down into position because it's not able to grab the teeth of the rack to lift the rack up in the air. So look at that wire. When you do a function test, let me see if I have a movement. Here's a movement. It's not a regular movement. It's a bat-off movement. But as you can see, as I do the function test, this wire is lifting this rack up. If that wire is not bent properly, that rack is going to stay down in the air. These are just movements I got laying on my desk just to show people what is wrong with their systems. So anyway, they got issues. But if this wire is not bent properly, it's not going to be able to catch this rack to bring it up in the air. As the great wheel spins, a few things have to happen. This wire has to catch this rack, and as it catches the rack, this lift lock lever, which is the same thing as, rack stop lever, which is the same thing as on the regular movement, has to fall into the tabs of the rack. That way it could spin around some more to lift it up in the air. On these Schatz clocks, they are designed for the cuckoo to bounce in and out as it plays. That's just their design. Maybe that's why people don't like shots, cuckoo clocks, even though they are 8-day movements. The cuckoo will bounce in and out as it cuckoos. That's the way they are designed. Some of the antique cuckoo clocks, the cuckoo will bounce in and out as it cuckoos. So I hope this video helps. Again, please hit the subscribe button, and God bless.